Hey everyone! So, you guys knew I was playing the Assassin's Creed series, and 3 days, some malnutrition, and a stiff neck later, I beat Assassin's Creed 2, and now I'm going to do a little review of it. Like I said, so yesterday I played this game for 13 hours straight without realizing it. I'd been playing all day, and then myself, the third, or Stuart, got on Skype, and I saw him. I'm like, oh, I'm going to talk to Stuart a little bit while I play. And I'm sitting there playing, and I'm like, what time is it? And he's like, 11 o'clock. I'm like, holy shit, I've been playing this for 13 hours. He's like, what is wrong with you? I'm like, I have to win, Stuart. That's why. That's what's wrong with me. So yeah, I got what I called gamer neck. Which is when you've been staring at something for so long, your neck muscles right here get stiff and hurt to turn your head. I had to put icy hot on the back of my neck because I am old, I guess, is what I'm going to say. Anyways, so I beat Assassin's Creed 2 not a few minutes ago, and so, spoiler alert for everyone but, well, you guys have all probably played it before, so spoiler alert to the one person that hasn't played it before. Assassin's Creed 2 picks up where Assassin's Creed 1 left off with Desmond. Desmond wakes up to Lucy opening his door and saying, "We have to leave now." And Lucy essentially breaks him out of the lab, the Templar lab. Blah. The Templar lab that he had been housed in, and they rush out, and she then convinces Desmond to join up with their group of assassins. And he's like, but I'm not any good at being an assassin. So what they do is, at the end of the first game, since you've been in the Animus so long, you get this bleeding effect, and you actually are able to use eagle vision. And so they want to use the same concept to try and teach Desmond how to fight. So they put in a different ancestor, and his name is Ezio from Italy. And it essentially shows how he became an assassin. The story isn't as streamlined as the first one. Not saying it's not as good, but it's not as streamlined as the first one. It essentially is Ezio's dad is an assassin. He is killed by they arrest him, and Ezio tries to give these documents proving that he didn't do it to this guy who turns out to be a Templar and sells out Ezio's dad, and sells out Giovanni, Ezio's dad. And Giovanni and Ezio's two brothers are killed. And so most of the game is Ezio trying to get revenge for his family, but he slowly becomes an assassin. And I'm not going to lie when I say that I really, really wanted at least one time for Ezio to go, "My name is Ezio Attitoli. You killed my father. Prepare to die." I really wanted that to happen. It didn't, but I really wanted it to. This game was a lot longer than the first Assassin's Creed, and I feel like Ezio himself is he had more character, he had more storyline to him, as opposed to, oh my god, I forgot his name again from the first game. There's so many characters from the first game. Let me think. I've been playing this one for so long, I can't even remember the last guy's name or how to say it. Anyways, he's more relatable than the first character, just because the first guy, who I keep thinking I'm going to remember his name, I can't do it off the top of my head. Anyways, you don't really get to know him, really. He's just an assassin. It's like, okay, who am I going to go kill? And he gets sent to go kill people, and that's about all you know of him, other than he's trying to redeem himself. And but Ezio, you get to learn how he became an assassin, all the people that he met. You get to see all these side stories. You get to see that apparently he's a ladies' man and fucks all the time. And also, so the storyline was really good in this one. You got to relate to the character a lot more. And another thing that I really liked about this one was the fact that in the first game, you had all these extra weapons, but I barely used them. I used the dagger hidden in your wrist and the sword, and that's all I used. This one had more weapons and more choices of weapons, but I used almost all of them. I didn't use the poison until the very end, because I'm like, if I'm going to kill someone, why would I poison them to then kill them? But I found out it could be useful just because if you could poison someone without anybody seeing it and then walk away, and that would cause a distraction. I didn't figure that out until like near the end of the game. But my hair is doing weird things. So I like the fact that they introduced all these weapons, but you actually had to use them. And unlike in the first game, it wasn't as repetitive. It wasn't, you go here, you go learn information, you go kill this person. Then you go here and you learn information, and you go kill this person, and then you go here. Like, you had to do different stuff in each town that you were in. And I will say that other than Venice, a lot of the towns start to seem like they're built the same, like with just little minor differences. Like in Tuscany, the roofs are different. To me, a lot of the towns were built the same, except for Venice, obviously, because you have the whole aspect of the canals and everything. And of course, it ends in a cliffhanger again. It ends with them finding the vault that houses this great secret. And the Templars coming into the hideout where the assassins have been hiding, and so they're having to get out, and you get to play as Desmond, who can fight now, and so that's cool. All in all, I really liked this game a lot more than I liked the first one. And I didn't hate the first one. I really liked the first one. But I loved this game a lot more than the first one. And I'm still like trying, the back of my brain is going, what is that guy's name? What is that guy's name? And I can't think of it, and I know I'm going to be hated for it, but I can't. I have all these Italian names in my head, so I can't think of his name. And you even wear his armor at some point, so I can't, whatever. Oh, that reminds me. Probably the hardest part of the game, by far, at least to me, was going to all of the assassins, the former assassins' tombs, and trying to get the artifact. Oh my god, that was so hard. But that's just because I'm not patient, and I would fall off of things because I'd be like, nah, 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 and jump off and go the wrong way. And oh, those were so hard. Those took me forever. I would have gladly been like, can I go assassinate someone or something like that? Because this is entirely too hard. It wasn't terrible hard. It was just more annoying for me, who's not very patient. And so yeah. I would definitely play Assassin's Creed 2, definitely. Obviously, the third one's coming out. Though I was told you don't have to play any of these to play the third one, but I'm glad I'm playing them anyways. I already went out and got Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. Apparently, there's another one after this called Revelations, I think. So I'll be getting that after I beat this one. My goal is to try and beat this one and Revelation before the third one comes out. I do not think that's going to happen. I'm pretty sure it's not going to happen, but that is my goal, is to try and do that. And, by the way, what was with the weird scene where Desmond passes out and, like, starts seeing through the first dude's eyes and apparently sees him have sex? And then his point of view changes from the first guy to, I assume, the fetus that's in the girl's that's in the girl's reproductive organs, because that was really weird and jacked up to me. So that was a little odd. But the game itself is really good. There's a lot of stuff to do. There aren't these side quests to do, really. Everything you do is important and has something to do with the game. Like, it feels like a side quest, like getting all the codices and shit like that. I mean, granted, there are side quests like getting all the bird feathers. I think I got 4 out of 100 bird feathers, so whatever. I didn't do any of that. I didn't do any of the, like, gathering the statues. I didn't do any of that. And I did pay the money to upgrade the town and everything, but that's about it. And I bought all the armor. So that is my review of Assassin's Creed 2. It's really good. I heard that Assassin's Creed Brotherhood is actually the continuation of Assassin's Creed 2, which is good because I really like Ezio and the character, and I'd like to see what continues to happen. And that is my quickie review of Assassin's Creed 2. Me and Stuart were going to review Raw and SmackDown this week, but because of my 13-hour game-a-thon, I didn't even watch SmackDown. So, I think we'll start again with Raw and do a review of Raw. Hopefully. We didn't do a review of Raw this time because my internet was, it was a combination of the internet, the hotel being very weird because I worked hours in Arkansas this week, the internet in the hotel being really weird, and the fact that I'd driven 10 hours that day and I didn't really want to do a review or edit a review. So, we'll start again on Monday. And so yeah, if you guys have any other games to suggest that I play, because I am re-entering into the gaming world, I'm kind of not even dipping my toes in, I just jumped right in with that 13-hour Assassin's Creed 2 play, but whatever. I'm going to start playing Brotherhood. I'm going to try not to make it to where my neck cramps up, because I'd like to go out and actually, like, be in the sunshine tomorrow. I'm thinking about going to the zoo. So I'd like to be in the sunshine and be able to turn my head. Anyway, so I'll talk to you guys later. Peace. Altair! His name is fucking Altair! Oh! I had to go look it up because it was driving me crazy. Altair! His name is Altair. I do know his name. There is just so much Italian in my head that I couldn't remember. It's Altair.